Hi guys, sorry I'm so late with my update. It was my birthday on Sunday, so, well actually no it wasn't, it was my birthday yesterday. And yeah, I've had a pretty mad couple of days, so excuse me for the late update. We're at the end of week 9, I think, on 75 milligrams of sertraline for PPPD. How am I feeling? Well, interestingly, I went out for my birthday on Saturday and I had 2 diazepam, 2 milligram tablets of diazepam, so that I was able to sit for long enough without freaking out, basically. So I had that on top of the sertraline, and that was Saturday, but I didn't even think about the dizziness. I didn't feel the dizziness at all on Saturday because I was distracted. So what does that tell you? You know, we've got to get out of our own heads. Not out of our heads as in just stop thinking about it and just try and focus on something else. So yeah, that was quite a significant thing for me to be, you know, I went and met my friends in a pub. I don't drink anyway, but I met them in a pub at 6 o'clock and sat down until about 9:30. Yeah, 9 o'clock, and then went to a restaurant. And yeah, I mean, by the time I came home, which is about 11:30, I was struggling and I was desperate for my rocking chair and my massager, all the comforting things, because yeah, it was quite a lot for me. It took it out of me to do it, but actually at the time I was fine. So it was interesting. And the next day I just sort of tried to chill as much as possible. I've still got this chest pain and tingling sensations, but and the constant feeling of vibrations, but I can stand still for longer, and I'm doing a lot less walking than I was, which isn't out of choice. It's kind of weather, dictated by the weather. But yeah, I still feel like I've got a lot of anxiety still, and I still don't like being on my own. And I was claiming a benefit called personal independence payment, which is a benefit you get in the UK, and it's not means tested. It's something you're entitled to if you have a disability. Now, those of you who've got the condition will know that this is actually an invisible disability, because it just turns your whole life upside down. Okay, I can still wipe my ass and I can still feed myself, but I can't function properly. I can't function normally. Some people can with this, but I can't. Not yet anyway. And I was gutted because they gave me this benefit from, I think it was May last year. No, September last year. And then they've just taken it off me. And that was my only source of income. So I've appealed against that decision. I'm going to have to get my audiologist and my physiotherapist to do a letter to them, because, you know, I still, despite having the 75 milligrams, I still have anxiety, which is quite bad. I still can feel like sometimes that I'm on the verge of a panic attack, but it's not able to happen because the tablets stop it from happening. And yeah, I can still feel this constant, it's almost like a tremor, but it's not a shaking. It's just feels like pure energy in my body. I've still got that. The dizziness is lessened, but again, I've been distracted. I'm currently in Margate. I'm not at home. I have a rocking chair here though as well, and a massager. But I've been, yeah, so I had my birthday and then came down to Margate for a couple of days. So I'm going home tomorrow, and that's been a big distraction for me. We've been going out in the car a lot, been shopping. I don't find shopping as difficult as I used to. It's sort of gradual improvements. very gradual. And yeah, I do think that perhaps, I mean, I did say between 8 and 12 weeks, but I'm now thinking, you know, this benefit stopped. I need to be able to work, and I need to be able to work somewhere that I can have the support I need, as in I need a rocking chair just to soothe. It's just crazy, isn't it? I know we've all got different variations of this weird condition, but I don't like sitting still. It's really difficult for me. Movement is better, and I know a lot of people are worse with movement and they're fine sitting still. So yeah, I'm thinking that I probably should go up to 100 next week, so that I can give myself a bigger chance of being able to go to work. But I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm not worried about going up. I suppose I kind of am. Because every time you go up, you just do get a bit of a surge of symptoms. But it's come to a point where I've got to do something, because 75 isn't enough. I mean, there's some people that take 150, you know, and I probably should be on a lot higher than I'm on, but I didn't want to take more than I needed. I didn't want to end up being like zombie-liked, or the opposite, just being so hyperactive. But that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, just trying to keep busy, trying to focus on things that I enjoy, and distraction, but without avoidance, is really important. But yeah, I'm still getting these symptoms. The tinnitus has gone down. The blurred vision is still there, but it's less noticeable. I had a moment today where I was walking and then I just feel like I'm looking through dirty glass. You know, I keep saying to myself, I know what this is, you know, there's no point in panicking about it. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just, you know, you've been through a lot in the last couple of years. It's going to take a while to come out your system. Just keep doing what you're doing. And that's what I'm kind of telling myself, really. I still haven't done the somatic tracking. I've not been doing that. I have been seeing friends who are healers. And I've had some grief work done. And I did release a lot of emotions connected to my mum, the loss of my mum, because I wasn't able to grieve for her when she died, because I had too much going on. I managed to grieve for my dad, but not for my mum. So I did let a lot of that out last week when I had that therapy. I don't even know what kind of therapy it was. It was like a combination of Reiki and something else, but it did help me. And it was by someone that I know and trust. So that was good. I've definitely got to get back into walking more again, because I don't feel good just sitting around, and I really do need the money now. And obviously there's a lot of stress. I mean, I'm trying to avoid watching the news now because everything's so doom and gloom, and yeah, I just need positivity and light in my life. So yeah, I'm doing the upcycling of furniture. I've decided that I'm going to start doing Avon again. I used to do Avon Cosmetics a few years ago, because that's something that I can do door to door and it will keep me moving, and it's not something where I've got to be sitting down. So I'm doing that and focusing on getting my flat done up. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment, guys. I hope you're doing okay. I've been talking to Steve from Steve's Long COVID Journey, and we've talked about perhaps doing a video chat, a live video chat between us, just to share what's working for us. So I need to talk with him about that, but that could be coming soon, guys. And you know, Steve's able to work. He seems to be doing quite well, although he keeps getting ill, bless him. But yeah, I think that might be good for you guys to see, because we're all different. We've all got different phobias, if you like, because this is a phobic postural vertigo, as it was previously termed. Our brain's associated dizziness with movement or being still or whatever it does. It's just it's misinformation in the brain. So we've got different variations of it, and I just think it might help other people. That's why we'd be doing it. It's not for money, it's not or anything else. It's just to try and help people and each other, really, because we're all a community of people that are experiencing this weird thing that's with us every time we wake up in the morning. And but it does get better, guys. It's just very gradual. I am so much better than I was. Honestly, I mean, even a few months ago in the summer, I was still on sertraline, but I was on a very low dose. I remember laying in the garden on my front, and I couldn't keep my legs still. I had to constantly move. I was in a terrible state. It was torturous, really. And now that wouldn't happen. I'd be able to lie down. Something that I have noticed is with 75 milligrams, I wake up in the morning and I'm just so relaxed. The first thought in my head is, what am I going to do today? It's not, how dizzy am I going to be today, which is amazing, because before it would be like, is it there? Oh God, it's still here. And the more attention and despair you're in, the worse it gets. And it's definitely stopped me from doing that, which is amazing. I think it's only a matter of time. I've just got to go through the motions. I've been through a lot in the last 2 years, a lot of trauma. That's aside from COVID. I haven't had COVID, but I had this after the COVID vaccine, and I really didn't know what the hell was going on. So I've got that knowledge. Knowledge is power. It's half the battle. Once you understand what's happening to you, you know what you need to do to put it right. So anyway, that's what I'm working on, guys, at the moment. Again, I'm sorry for the late update, and I will definitely update you on Sunday. And I hope you guys are doing all right. If you're not, reach out and I'll speak to you then. All right, take care. Bye.